Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 12, and here we are. We're stood on the landing pad of the hidden pirate base that we started to attack in the previous video. What I want to do in this video is actually finish off the looting process for this base, so that what we can do then is actually move on to the remainder of the root beer mission. One thing I do have a bit of a concern is the fact that if I show you in the inventory here, I've actually got the root beer formula, but it's still telling me to retrieve the recipe. So I've got a slight suspicion that the mission has got a bit stuck. But what I can do is actually push this on, because you can see here it says 1 token. So if I push it onto here, I should be able to get a token. But I don't want to do that just yet. I want to see if the mission fixes itself by actually looting out the base. And the other thing I've also done is I'm just going to pick up rest of the copper. That's why the base looks a little bit kind of torn up at the moment. So there was a big wodge of copper ore here, which I've actually got rid of. Well, gathered is probably the correct term. You can see I've also been tidying up some of my base here. So I've now converted all the esterum, all the neodymium, the zirconium, and we got saphium, so I think we can bring that down here. Got enough rock to sink a battleship with. The reason I've done that is if I come into here, and what I've actually been doing is considering making this hover tank, but I need to check it out in creative mode because it's a bit over the top. The other option is the MCRN Canicus 4, which I don't think I'm far away from. No, I'm not. Where I think if I try and do this one, let's have a look. I mean, we got the optronics bridges, and the big issue is going to be the titanium rods. Oh no, I've got the titanium rods. That's not far off actually. I mean, the big one is going to be the cobalt ingots, because I don't have that much cobalt at the moment. It would take all my zirconium, but I do really need to check that out in creative mode, because that might be a bit OP. I mean, it is a level 20 ship, and it's, well, anyway, that's all for the future. What I want to do in this part is finish off the process of looting out this base. Let's turn the light on so we can actually see what we're doing. Of course, you can see this walkway is now completely exposed. Let me come down here. I can't remember if I got my jetpack on or not. Well, I didn't have it on. It's on now. I'm just going to go down here. The reason I'm coming in this way is I'm pretty sure some of you will probably put it in the comments of the previous video. That is, just going to keep tooled up actually while we're at it, is that when in here, there was actually a loot box next to this core, and we got epic pistol. Wow, okay, we'll take the gold. And having something to offer, go to our traders. See, even though I'm actually at war, this guy's stuck, and I think that's why the mission's stuck, because I think if you come in here and the pirates are hostile, you can kill him and take the recipe off him. But he's actually given me the recipe, and I'm pretty sure this core here is actually indestructible. I mean, we could take a look at it and see. Yeah, I mean, it's a core. I'll put a few rounds into it just to see. Let's have a quick look at that. Yeah, you can see it's an admin core, so we can't actually take that out. And what we're going to do now is go down here. Now this area is safe because we actually cleared all this out in the previous video. I'll drop down here. I'm just going to drop down into this area. I'm pretty sure I looted out all this area. Let me just take the jetpack off. Yeah, I think we did all those. No. Just have a quick check round. Oh, it'd be great to loot this base down, but unless there's a switch that destroys the core, I'm not going to be able to do that. And this is the area with the trader, and this is the point where we got to. And in just up there is why I got killed. So what we're going to do now is just going to have a look, see in through here. And there's like an open area here. Another floor down, which we could probably clear out. So, yeah, so we come down one level here. And then another level. Oh, wow. I think we might have a bit of a problem here. Hey, cut it out, cut it out. Okay, let's just... I'm gonna go out through here and see. Wow, this is... this might be a bit deeper than I thought it was going to be. I wouldn't mind being able to get an angle on those guns. Okay, this is... okay, we found a gap. What we got here? Oh, this is the entrance to the actual base itself. Okay, inventory full. We're only picking up rock. 9. Okay, we're still hooked to the constructor, so weapons and ammo. I think I'd like to come on, get off the pirate base, it's mine. This is a slightly unconventional way of doing things. Why can't they destroy my... All I'm trying to do is expose those guns, and what I'm doing at the moment is making a mess of it. Things I do to get inventory full again. What I should be doing is hooking up to that, so we can actually just pick these resources up. So what I'm trying to do, in my own kind of slightly haphazard way, is actually open up this so we can take out those turrets. Yeah, we should be able to fire into there now. Got a bit of a convention with copper here. Right, what we're going to do is, well, we can go out the other way, can't we? I think the quick way to get rid of those turrets is using the, not the capital vessel, the actual SV. I'm just going to come in here. Wait. Back on. I mean, I needed to mine that copper out anyway. We're not leaving without power on. Got 40 missiles. That's a bit of a reload. Where's the big hole? There's the big hole. Be easier to see it. Let's drop down a bit. We can fire up. Is that it? I've got them both. Oh, no, there's the other one still in there. It's I think I'm got it. So we got rid of these. Now I could go in this way, but I think it might be better to come in from above. Is any of the guys floating around in space that fell out? Unlikely. What's that there? What's this? that's an extension of the base. Now I think what we'll do is now I've got rid of those big turrets, we'll go in again on foot. I think it'd be easier than trying to go in from that entrance. We can work our way down. Now I'm just gonna realign with the ship. We've got rid of the big turrets anyway, which are always a pain unless you've got a rocket launcher, and I don't have a rocket launcher. Oh, I actually do have a rocket launcher, I forgot. I picked one up somewhere on my travels and I've never really used it. Let's just land here. Yep, let's have a quick look. Let's see here. Ammo. Oh, we got a tier 2 rocket launcher, which doesn't take this damage. A tier 2 takes homing missiles. We've got 42 missiles, and I don't have. So I'm not even sure if I've got the rocket launcher unlocked actually. No, just unlock that. I could make it. No, we'll come back to that. I think we can do this with weapons I've got. Let's just come down here. Down to here again. Actually, just noticed something. Oh, I've got a laser rifle. I don't think the laser rifle has not been much use actually. I think. Where's my? I think what we're going to do is we're going to go back to keeping the tier 2 sniper rifle. So I've got a heavier one and the tier 2. We've got plenty of sniper rifles for that. And then if we can get more laser ammunition, that'd be great. Anyway, gotta get the right weapon, and here we go. Actually, what I can do is go in the tradesman's entrance I created, wasn't it? Where is it? It's just here, isn't it? Save me walking all the way down through in the base. You can just come in here. I actually unlock. Oh yeah, I did loot that. There's the entrance. Jetpack off. Walk through. I'm just going to come all the way down here. I think what we'll do is we'll just go up here. Now, I did loot off this entire floor. But what I am interested in is the jetpack on. No. Yeah. Kind of come down from above. I think we might have drawn all the opposition out of this area. Wow, okay. That's a bit antisocial. Wow, people are firing. Wow, they took me out. A little bit of I think there's a little bit of overconfidence on that department. I think we're just going to have to come in the conventional way. Just yeah, guilty of overconfidence there. Right, let's just make sure everything is loaded. Actually, what we could do is those turrets are getting quite mean, actually. Let's just pop a one. Can I still get back to the MCR Pioneer? I think what we'll do is we'll just knock out some of these. I've got 69 vegetable drinks, so might as well use them. Actually got a couple of med kits as well. Actually, let's just make some plant fiber. Yeah, protein. I've got quite a lot of protein probably. What we're going to do is we'll just make about another 10 of those while we're at it. Anyone else on this floor? Perhaps if I should get a weapon out. Okay, let's just do a little bit of looting. Yeah, we're certainly. What am I doing? Should have known. Steel plates. And we got here nanotubes. What I really want is titanium. Okay, we'll put that into constructor out. Another heavy armor. I'm not going to run out of heavy armors. In fact, I think I'm at the point now where if I wanted to, I could sell heavy armors. Here. Put that in. Get some of that. Some of that. And we've got a couple of. Oops. Sathium and Ytterbium. Suddenly going to take that. Constructor out. Take the power cells. What's this? Pulse rifle, multi-tool. I'm certainly going to take that, and another pulse rifle. Some more Sathium. And the two resources I'm actually low on at the moment is Sathium and Cobalt. So we've now got that area there. Got some copper, which I'm definitely going to loot out before we leave. Have I got all the turrets now? So all we got down here is... Yeah, all we got no turrets, so we can come down here. Got him. Just pop up a little bit. Pop another bandage. Reload. Him. Oh, there's the bulletproof commander again. And there is a. Let's go so we can loot this guy. Let's grab him. I know many of you keep saying I shouldn't be doing that. Well, some actually collecting stuff, but I'm not doing it. So it looks like all the other hostiles are down there. I can't. So the game is actually duplicated. This guy. I'm not going to worry about the loot just yet. I can't kill these guys. No. Got him. Wow. Just take that with me. So we'll come back and loot this. Just want to make sure we got everything. This area, nobody hidden around here. I mean, this would be a really fun place to come if you had to take out those. I mean, this would be a really fun place to do if you had to take out those turrets manually. I think we'll just hide over here and go and see who's hanging around down here. Oh, we got Xerax and they're all crowded in under there. That could be interesting. So there's just the 3 of them, and they're all under the stairs down there. Trying to think of the best weapon to deal with them. Wow, that was a bit close. A little bit over ambitious that was. Got some laser ammunition. Okay. The, what we call it, has disappeared. The insectoid creature. Anyway, we've got the old commanders in here. Okay. 2 can play at that game. Make sure we're fully loaded. You. I suppose there might be another one down there. Make sure. Use the jetpack to get him. You were looking the wrong way. You thought I was going to come in this way, and you. Yeah, I'm almost certain now that this mission is definitely broken. But first things first, what we're going to do is do the looting. So what we got here. We'll shove that into there. Put that down there. Probably eat the sandwich. Not that much there. It's only going to take that. This can go in the. What I'm going to do is just dump everything into constructor out, and then I'll sort it out off camera. Just makes everything go a bit quicker. Yeah, rather than just keep chopping and changing. Cancel that. Shame we can't get the oxygen. We got some more pentaxid, minigun. Certainly getting a lot of medical devices. The repair bays, I was putting them up into the workshop. We've got some more neodymium, sathium, shotgun power. Lots and lots of power. So that's that done. Wow. Take the flux coil. That's going to be useful. Here, take that. This and a little bit of that. Some more copper, some stomach pills. Truthfully, I could do with those in real life at the moment. I've got a bit of an upset stomach. The computers, multi-tool. You never know, we might be able to sell them. A bit of water. That reminds me, I need to go back to the ice planet just to mine up some water. But I'll do that once we're ready to leave the system. We got here steel plates, some bits and pieces, all much appreciated. Okay, do that. This. That. Pick this up. That's all these done, and we just got the one. See, root beer for platinum bars. Okay, so we've got another root beer. So if I put that back in there and show you, we've now got 2 root beer formulas. But the mission hasn't moved on, so what we're going to have to do is come in here. Come here, retrieve the recipe. Yes, manually complete it. Oh look, who had this precious root beer recipe in his filthy pockets? Well, he had it actually in a vault, but So we've now completed that, and that means we've now got to take the, yes, it's now updated to say Brewmaster Lark. So I think that is about it. And so I would like to loot this base down, but with an alien core, we can't actually destroy it because, of course, this is a mission place. So that's to stop somebody coming in here and destroying this by accident. And I think I've accomplished the mission. What I want to do is just fly around, take a look at the. No, we're outside the logistics area at the moment, so there's some copper there that I want before we leave. I'm a little bit curious about, where is it, this bump thing that seems to be all out on its own here. I'm just going to take a look at this. That's just it's a little bit of a red herring, just to deceive us into thinking that it's going to come this way. And what I've done is I've flown right back around there. So all we've got left is this copper down over here. So what we're going to do is get back into the capital vessel. Just land. Jump in. Oops. Keep forgetting. So we'll just go and get healed up. Probably could do a little bit more oxygen as well. What's the state of my armor? Now I did repair my armor, so it's 594. Let's put the medium armor in there. You can see I've got no shortage of heavy armor, and I've got even more armor now tucked into. Now we can put that. This can go to not constructor in raw food. Do that while I'm looking at it, because that I can turn that into emergency supplies and other items. Put the water in there as well. And what was I going to show you? Oh, for sale. See, I've got medium armor in here. I've got another heavy armor in here, which I've put in. And we did have a platinum bar, actually, didn't we? Let me just. Where's the platinum bar go? It was in. And we got 2 platinum bars to sell as well now. Though I'm half tempted to hang on to those just in case things go a little bit adrift up while I'm looking at this. Let's just add this to my inventory. Water, that. Pentaxid in there, that in there, that in there. So you've got lots and lots of resources. Stack that copper. And then what I want to do is, if I get all the copper, that will give me a lot more copper to be working with. So let's just get back up to the front of the ship. Into here. Thrusters on. 53% fuel. Oops. I'm just going to make sure we're orientated right. And then I think we can bring the ship in up a little bit, down a bit, stop. Thrusters off again, let's take a bit of fuel, although I do wonder whether that's actually really necessary. Then we're going to fly up through here and do the hook to here. Actually, just food can go in. That can come out there and come back to constructor in, hook to there. And away we go. Just mine out all this copper. I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we're going to go back and deliver the recipe and progress that mission. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.